the paper was torn open around it, and it was just showing the back, see? But it was practically solid black. It was filthy. And when I opened it up, I said, oh my goodness, that's Ezekiel's wheel. That's what they called it.
Ruth Morgan brings a quilt which she calls Ezekiel's wheel to the event so it can be preserved and included in the record for the Kentucky Museum. She found it in the basement of her family member's home after it had been sitting there for over 60 years. Morgan believes the quilt had enough history to be recognized, but also hopes younger generations can learn from it.
There's so much stuff changes, and people are beginning to go back and do quilts. The 70s on into the 80s, we got into it some, and now I think that there is a new bunch of young people coming along that are interested in it. And I just thought this would be something that would be of interest maybe to some young people that are just starting out quilting.
Virginia Siegel, who helped plan the event, said she thinks that it's important for families to decide how they want to preserve their stories. Siegel says she also wants them to see that WKU is a resource for the community.
The Kentucky Folklife program, we do oral history interviews. We want to hear your story if you've got one. The museum, the library, they want to help you think about how to protect your items and your objects, because everyone's story is part of the community story.
As Morgan discusses the detail put into the stitching and thread of her quilt, she also reflects on the importance of maintaining family items and memories.
The older you get, the faster time goes, it seems like. And there is so much in the computer age that's just going so fast that things like this will be totally forgotten about. And should, heaven forbid, we ever come to a day where we needed to do something like this, it would be a totally lost art.
Siegel encourages community members to reach out to the Kentucky Museum and Folklife program to learn about preserving their own stories going forward. For News Channel 12, I'm Jocelyn Porter.